this. I'm ugly. I'm fat. Stop that shit. Stop that. Okay.
Who on Barbie D? Who on Barbie D? Everybody who you gotta see. Honestly, on my odyssey.
What's good, the realest gang? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, the realest Barbie D. And you know, in this channel we talk about entrepreneurship, motivation, and today we are gonna talk about 10 things on how to boss up and level up. You know, right now it's like in a few days gonna be New Year's, so we're not gonna wait until New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has to be done right now. Level up, boss up, no matter what year it is, no matter what day it is that you're watching this video. You could be here a year later, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. But first of all, I just want to show y'all my lashes. This is called Hot Mess by me, Lashes Eyelashes, and I'm gonna show y'all. It is very fluffy. Okay, follow me on Instagram. My lash line is called Luscious Eyelashes. I know my nails need to get done, but I'm gonna do it right after this video. This is so freaking fluffy and cute. These are 25 mm if you're interested, you know, and bossing up and leveling up and looking right, looking like a boss like me. Then go get you some lashes, girl. Use code I'm gonna enter a code for a 10% off. But at the same time, before I forget, if you want to start your own lash line, I do wholesale lashes, and also I will link everything in the description. Shop wholesalelashes.com. Follow me on Instagram. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, ladies, guys, whatever. Okay, I'm very excited. Okay, so 10 things. I got my notes. Okay, make sure you're taking notes. I got these 10 things that I want you to know, and to, you know, 10 steps to boss up. First of all, what does it mean to be a boss? So when you go to work, go to a 9 to 5, you have a boss, you have a manager, and you report, right? You report, you know, with your job duties or whatever. But if you are your own boss, even if you have a 9 to 5, right? Even if you have a job, a 9 to 5 job, you can still be a boss. Because what a boss is, you know, having boss moves. What is the boss moves? Then that means, you know, you got your money right, you look like you're put together, you got your own place, you got your own car, you got your own money, you got your own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be your own boss. And what are the benefits of being your own boss? Can nobody tell you nothing. Can nobody tell you nothing. So it's 2021 in a few days, and it's time for that leveling up. So first of all, step number one is make that decision to be that bitch. Okay, so what do I mean by that? You need to make a decision, like, you know what, this is who I'm going to be now. Like, starting from today, starting from now, this is who I am going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to make that decision in mind. So we have our ego self, and we have our higher self. So our ego is always the one that is always like protecting us, you know, always like fear and doubt, you know, anxiety, stuff like that. You know, that's to protect our own self. But we also have our higher self. So our higher self is basically the best version of you. So what would that best version of you be like? You know, how does she act? How does she talk? How does she move? How does, you know, where does she live? Like, what kind of environment does she have? What kind of friends does she have? You know what I'm saying? Does she have a business? You need to think of, like, who is that person, like your best version of yourself, and be that person. So, you know, success means different to different people. So a lot of people think that to be a boss, you need to be like, you know, super rich with like a Mercedes and all the designer bags and all that stuff. But it's not all that. That's all our material things. You need to be a boss mentally, and that's like, it's always, you know, the first start, and it's always just going to manifest everything that comes after that, like, you know, the material things. But that's the first step, is to be, you know, make that decision, like, starting from now, this is who I am now, and there's no turning back. Okay, step number 2 is change your mindset. So what do I mean by that? Stop playing the victim. Stop, like, cancel the pity party. You need to watch how you talk to yourself. You can't be saying like, I'm ugly, I'm broke, I can't do that, I don't know how to do that. Like, stop this. Stop, zip it. I know it's like growing up, usually, like, you know, in the society, you think it's like very like normal to be saying those things, and it's not cute. You know what I'm saying? It's not how you're supposed to be talking to yourself. Never ever say that you're broke, because that's what you're gonna manifest. That's what you're affirming to yourself. You know, you can't be just like, I'll try. You know, if you want to start your own business, like, I'll try. Or if you want to start working out and, you know, lose weight, gain muscle, whatever, don't be like, I'll try. Because, you know, try is not really doing. Trying is like, you know, deep inside, you know, in your subconscious mind that you're not really gonna do it. But saying that you're gonna try it makes it kind of like real in your mind that you're actually gonna do it. But you know you're not, so don't lie to yourself. You're not lying to nobody but yourself, sis. Stop telling yourself that you're gonna try to do this, try to like start a business, start to work out. Just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So watch how you talk to yourself. Do you talk down to yourself, like you're dumb? Like, you know, you're I'm dumb, or I'm broke, I don't know how to do this, I'm ugly, I'm fat. Stop that shit. Stop that. Okay? Stop bullshit. Stop BSing about, you know, starting a business. Start, like, just do it. Stop it. And on top of that, I want to emphasize this topic, or this step, or this. I want to emphasize, stop talking about lack or not having enough. Okay? There's one girl that commented on one of my videos, and if you're watching here, if you're watching this video, I love you, but you need to wake up to this reality that you need to stop worrying about $2, okay? Because on my other video, I was talking about to get a domain name for your website, it's like $14 or something, or $14, something like that. And, you know, if you buy your domain name in Shopify, it's like a little bit $2 extra. And she wrote about, you know, I'm already broke, and she probably didn't say the same exact words, but she was like, you know, that's still $2 that I could be like, you know, like, why are you worrying about $2? Like, I don't know how you're gonna get rich if you're worrying about $2. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what they say, scared money don't make no money. And that's so true, because in order to like start a business, you need to take a risk. Like, you need to invest your money. Invest, not like spend. I don't like the word spend. You know, like investing and using your money to get it back, to invest. Investing meaning you're putting something toward, you're putting your money towards something, and then get back the money like twice, or, you know, triple that amount. And a lot of times, you know, when you're starting a business, you don't really make all that money like right away, but later on you will make it as soon as, you know, like if you're consistent, and, you know, you're gonna get all that money back. But anyways, whenever you're buying something, you can't be always worried about not having enough money, or not having, like, I know it's easier said than done, but like if you change your mind to like always think that whatever money you use, that you will always get it back. You always get it back. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is like, you know how there's so many people right now that are so worried about the stimulus the stimulus check from the government. Like, I know it's like amazing to get, you know, like $1,200 or extra $600 or $2,000. And think about when we first received the first stimulus check. It was April 2020. And what is it now? It's almost 2021, and it's almost a year now that everybody is still like so caught up in getting the another stimulus package. Why is everybody so worried about a $1,200 check? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not, okay, maybe it's not registering right now, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she thinks that $1,200 is not you. Okay, wait, you're focusing on, if you're one of those people, then maybe you're focusing too much on, think about it, okay? April, right? April, we got the first stimulus check. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 months. 8 months. Can you just imagine how much money you could have made already? That's way more than $1,200 if you were to work your ass off and, you know, do something. I know it's hard to get a job right now because of the what's going on, right? But you can be in two different spectrums. You can be over here feeling sorry about yourself and, you know, worrying, having anxiety about money, you know, being depressed about it, dwelling on the negative things, watching the news all the time. You could be in this fear-based mentality and scarcity and anxiety, or you could be here taking advantage of this situation. You know how many people made so much money selling masks? Okay, selling fitness equipment. Okay, there's so many things that you could be doing and take advantage of. Like, you need to like stay out of, or get out of your comfort zone and think outside the box. You know, if you only know how to like clock in and go to a job, to a restaurant job or office job or whatever, you're not gonna grow. Like, you need to like think about, okay, what kind of skills do I have? What kind of like needs do people like need? Like, for example, maybe Instacart. You know what Instacart is like, you know, doing grocery shopping for other people. Like, right now, most people are at home, right? And people need help with like their groceries, you know. There's so many like if you're for example, if you're a personal trainer, you know, if you're training people in person and now you can't, you know, all the gyms are closed, you can't do that, then do an online training. You know, you can record with your phone. All right, you can be like recording like whatever it is that you have skills, like personal training, cooking, nails. Like, if you know how to do nails at home, like if you know how to do like the press on nails, if you know how to do makeup, if you know how to do, there's so much things that you can do, honestly. And, you know, think about these Instagram influencers that they get paid hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars by companies just for them to take a picture. Okay, like taking a picture on their Instagram wearing an outfit, whatever it is that they're gonna promote, and get paid $200, $300, $500 per how many photos, like 2 or 3 photos, just for them to be wearing and taking a photo wearing the outfit or lashes or whatever and tagging that company. That's called Instagram influencer. So if you're a baddie, you know what I'm saying, you know how to dress, you know how to like post, you like taking pictures, you like dressing up, why don't you start doing that? Build your Instagram. Okay, I think I'm getting out of topic, but I'm giving you ideas on how to make money. And, you know, I don't like the word hustle, because hustle is more like, you know, you're chasing I hate the word hustle or chasing the bag. You're not supposed to be like chasing the bag. You're supposed to think that money comes to you all right, like it's supposed to be like it's easy, and that all is like the mindset, you know what I'm saying? And it's not very easy when you're just, you know, when you're used to being so negative about yourself and always like having limiting beliefs. It's not as easy as like, okay, now from now on I'm just always positive and, you know, this and that. You know, it takes practice, but first things first is to have a self-awareness. Like, you know, whenever you hear yourself talking bad about yourself, like whenever you need to catch yourself when you're like, oh, I'm ugly or I'm broke. Like, you need to catch yourself and be like, why did I say that? Like, I should not be saying that no more. Even if you're not saying it out loud, even if it's just in your head, like you need to catch yourself. And, you know, if somebody that you know, if it's your parents, if it's your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, if they think like that, let them say whatever they say. But, you know, don't let that rub off on you, because you think like, oh, I want to be humble, so, you know, I'm gonna say that I'm broke or this and that. No, that does not make you humble. That makes you like doing a self-pity. So cancel the pity party, sis. Cancel the pity party. Like, to be a boss does not think about like that, like being broke. A boss does not think about being ugly, or a boss doesn't think about that she is, you know, a loser. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? A boss is a boss, period. Cool. All right, so number 3 is environment. So in order to be that level of boss, you need to, you know, change your environment. So when I talk about environment, it starts with your room and your home. Is it clean? Is it clustered? Because if your environment is clustered, your mind's gonna be clustered too. And I know it annoys me a lot of times how many hours I spend on like organizing and cleaning my environment. And it's like, jeez, I just clean and now it's dirty again. Like, you know, after I cook, I have to clean again. It's like, you know, I just laid in bed, now I have to make the bed again. Like, I know it's really annoying, and it feels like sometimes you just don't want to do it. But trust me, the more you are seeing cluster in your area, then your mind's gonna be clustered. If you go to a boss, your boss's room or in their office, or think of a rich person's house that, you know, it's a luxury place. Everything's so clean and fresh. Everything's so like put together. So you know what I mean? Like, if you want to be on that level, then act like that. Like, you know, you need to make your bed. You need to clean after you cook. You need to do your dishes. You need to fold your laundry. You need to do your laundry. Like, organize your desk. You don't want like clothes on the floor, clothes on the bed. Because you know what? That only like tells something about you, sis. If your car is like so much cluster on the floor, you got like, you know, clothes there, you got bags there, you got trash there, and then you eat there, you got like so much nastiness going on your car. You need to clean your car every day. You need to have a membership with the car wash and go to the car wash every single day. Okay, it don't matter if you have a ratchet ass raggedy car. You need to treat it like the most luxurious car. Even if your house is, you know, even if your room is small, okay, you may not have the most luxurious home, or you may not have the most luxurious furniture, but you need to treat everything like it's luxury. You treat your environment like, you know, it has to be so clean and just organized, because your mind will always be like clustered if you're seeing cluster. If you're seeing organized, your mind will be organized, period. Okay. Also, what comes with environment is the people that you surround yourself with. So if you have a significant other that is always negative, if you have parents, sisters, friends that are always like talking about drama, talking about how bad their life is, talking about complaining about their love life, complaining about their money, complaining about everything, You need to just like close your ears and just, you know, stay away. You know what I'm saying? Even if, you know, even if we have our family members, we love them, right? We don't have to actually talk to them like 24/7. Like my mom, I love her. I love her so much. I love her so much, but I have to love her from a distance. And I call her, she calls me, you know, like we have that great relationship, but at the same time I can't really like tell her a lot about business. I can't be telling her, oh, you know what, I started a YouTube channel, I started this, because you know what, I've tried that in the past, and her mindset is just completely different. She's always like, she doesn't get excited about stuff like this. She doesn't get excited about goals. She doesn't get excited about business. She's always talking about like, you need to get a job, or oh, she just has this different mindset of like, oh my gosh, you need to save money, you can't be spending this and that. It's always like scarcity and lack, and I just can't listen to that no more, because it kills my spirit, honestly. So, you know, I just can't, you know, sometimes now she's more aware that my mindset is different now, and I'm always thinking in abundance and always like positive, you know, everything. So I'm just firm. I'm just like, that's not how I think. You know, I think there's abundance of money and opportunities. So, you know, I don't want her to worry. So I'm like, I'm good. You know, even if I'm having little issues here and there, like it's hard for me to actually like call my mom and be like, you know what, I'm having this issue, I'm having this, because you know what, she's just gonna feed in that negative energy. So I don't even tell her none of that. Every time I tell her something, it's always positive. And I don't tell her all my business. I don't tell her like my little, like all the business that I'm doing, because you don't have to tell your friend, you don't have to tell your best friend, you don't have to tell your boyfriend, you don't have to tell nobody. Work hard in silence, period. I'm gonna show y'all like what I have my artwork here in a bit. I'm gonna show y'all my artwork. So stop with that, all that drama with your friends. Like if they're not very motivated, if they don't have no goals, then let them be. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, it don't matter how much you like motivate them or inspire them or tell them like to be positive. You know, a lot of times they don't want to help themselves, so they can just be, you know, this little victim and negative, and just let them be. You know, they gonna say and do whatever they want, but stay in your lane. Just be like, you know, just stick to your personal goals, stick to your personal thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to my step number 4, is work hard in silence. Speaking of work hard in silence, so what do I mean by that? So like I said earlier, don't tell nobody what you're doing. Like the people that I know in person, I don't tell them unless they see, like I have like some people that come over to my place, and they're like, why do you have like a ring light, you have a camera, like what are you doing, like you're doing YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not gonna lie to say that I'm not doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So like if it comes to that conversation, or that if they ask them, okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell them, but I'm not gonna tell you all the details. I'm not gonna share you my my link on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like gonna tell you like, hey, subscribe to my channel, because I know like there are people that are haters. You know what I'm saying? Like they just be like so nosy. You know what I'm saying? Like people are just gonna be nosy, not because they want to support you, but because they want to watch you and hate on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that stuff. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. Like I really don't have friends, honestly. And I do have this friend, and you know, she's I consider her my going out friend, and I actually like already made the decision that I'm not gonna be going out no more. You know, on the weekends I felt like I needed like a getaway, like, you know, go out and, you know, have a drink. You know, it's really, really nice to have a female friend that I can just call and be like, hey, you want to go for lunch? you know, go get dinner, go get a drink, you know, just chill out. But I really can't have a female friend if they're really like silently jealous, you know what I'm saying? Like I cannot have a friend, a female friend that is silently jealous, like, you know, because I can sense that stuff. Like I don't compete with nobody, you know. I'm just myself, you know. I'm the realest person you'll ever meet, honestly. Like if I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you. If you know, if I feel uncomfortable around you, I'm gonna tell you. If I feel like you're annoying, I'm gonna tell you. If I like you, if I love you, I'm gonna tell you. Like I'm not the type to like compete with nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, I don't know, I just don't like when people be like shady and like hating on you, because that's just some bad energy. So you know, sometimes you gotta let them people go. Like if they're just a distraction, if you have a dude that's like distracting you, staying you out of focus, you know, if you know, instead of you focusing on your business, and then you're focusing on this guy that you're talking to that's not, you know, that's kind of ghosting you or not really like paying attention to you, then why are you talking to them? Why are you talking to them? Like why are you dating a person that's not giving you the time that you need, the time that you want, and the attention that you want, the respect that you want? And that's another video, sis. Like I used to have a very toxic relationship that, you know, when I left that relationship, when I left that man, everything in my life started, you know, going in the right direction. Honestly, I would have not started a business and like got my, you know, own place, own car, own money, own everything, and be a boss and level up if I did not leave them toxic as people. Toxic people, toxic relationship, toxic friends. You know, like I learned how to be my own little crab in a hermit crab, you know what I'm saying? Like my own, you know what I mean? Like I just stayed in my own lane, like pretty much. And that goes to be, you know, that goes on saying, learn to be alone, sis. If you want to be a boss and level up, you need to learn how to be alone. And just a lot of people like get so lonely. Get yourself a dog or a cat, okay, sis? Because you know, when you're alone, if you live alone, okay, or if you like live with other people, stay in your own zone. Like stay in your own, like focus on your own goals. Be obsessed with your own dreams. Be obsessed with like achieving something, like figuring something out. You know, instead of watching the news, watch YouTube that's gonna motivate you. You know what I'm saying? If there's a YouTuber that, or a business person that, you know, is doing amazing, then learn from them. Listen to what they say. Listen to how, you know, listen to motivational stuff. Listen to self-development stuff. Watch some self-care routine on YouTube. Like watch things that are going to feed your mind in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? You know, stop watching too much Netflix drama, you know, reality TV. Like sis, that's how you know you got so much time in your hands and you're not using it properly. You need to be researching about a business that you can start, and how to like grow a business, and you know how to do certain things. Don't be like, oh well, I don't know how to do that, so I don't know. Well, if you don't know how to do something, then research. Like be resourceful. Okay, step number 5 is feed your mind with positive thoughts only. And that goes to saying what I was talking about earlier. Stop watching the news, because they ain't talking about no good news. Every time you watch the news, it's always a bad news, something wrong. It's just gonna, you know, give you anxiety of what's going on out there. Just stay in your lane. Just stay like I have a tunnel vision. You know, like how the horses, like whenever the horses are like running or whatever, when you ride a horse, they have this thing. So they have like a tunnel vision, like they have like a straight focus on where they're going. You need to have that. Stop like watching the news. Stop watching drama shows, horror shows. Stop watching them movies that make you just so like anxious. Like for example, like I used to have a roommate, and she would be watching the news. Okay, she would be watching reality drama, and she would be watching murder mystery show, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that before I go to sleep. Like, turn it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like are just so like they like to be entertained. Like, we all like to be entertained. That's why the entertainment industry is very, very that's a rich industry, because people that are in the entertainment industry, like rappers, actresses, like, they make so much money because they know that this is what people want, is entertainment. So you could be either like consuming, or you could be creating. You need to be on the other side of the spectrum. Like, there's always a side of the spectrum. So you either be consuming news, consuming drama shows, consuming bad food, consuming all this, or like how you pay Netflix monthly, you pay Spotify monthly, you pay to go to a movies. You're giving them your money, right? You're giving them your focus and attention and your money. Or you could be on this other side of the spectrum, making boss moves, right? You could be a singer, a rapper, entertainer, you're a comedian, you're a YouTuber, or you could be, doing makeup videos. You could be like doing fashion haul videos. You could be the one entertaining these people over here on this other side of the spectrum. So you could be like creating content, creating businesses, creating products, or you could be the one consuming. Now, if you're on this side, creating and producing, then you're the one gonna make money. But if you're over here consuming, you're going to be just like spending the time and money and attention to the wrong things. Then you're not getting it back. It's not an investment. There's nothing wrong with consuming. We always like consume and create, but you need to create more than you consume. Also, to feed your mind is to learn how to meditate. So meditation, pretty much how it works, it's kind of like you're praying, but meditation doesn't always mean like you're praying. So when you're doing yoga, there's also like a part kind of meditation. So meditation is like silencing everything but focusing on your breathing. Inhale, exhale. So meditating is like learning how to silence the mind and just focus on your body, focus on your breathing, becoming like one with your mind, body, and soul, pretty much. So how I meditate is I listen to guided meditation. You can just type it in on YouTube, guided meditation. You can do short amount of time, like 15 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. It don't matter. I usually like do it before I go to bed because I notice that it makes me sleepy. So if I do it in the morning, it's probably gonna make me sleepy. So I meditate at night, and then I listen to the guided meditation, close my eyes, relax in my bed until like I can fall asleep. And on top of that, I do have a playlist on my YouTube that plays in the background. I have my affirmations. So affirmations are the ones that you affirm to yourself. I am rich, I am successful, I am this, you know what I'm saying? Like, just pick something that works best for you. So pretty much, you need to like reprogram your mind with like positive thoughts and positive affirmation that you are capable of achieving anything you want, pretty much. And that is also going to help with your limiting beliefs. It's going to help with how you think, how you view yourself. Like I said, cancel the pity party. And the other way you can feed your mind with positive thoughts is listen to positive music. So there's a lot of like rap and like really like R&B I love rap and R&B, hip hop. You know, that's the only stuff that, you know, most that I listen to. But there are songs out there that are like very depressing. They're just so like talking about drugs, talking about very depressing love songs. Anything that's like like the songs that are like talking about just wasting your life away and being sad and depressed. You need to cut that out, sis. You need to cut that out, because the more you listen to that stuff, that's the stuff that you're feeding your mind. Like, you need to find better music. I think that's what we need more in this world is, you know, like positive affirmations, positive music, like the ones that are like makes you feel like, yeah, I'm the best bitch doing it. I'm the best bitch doing it. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? We need more songs like that. Like, you know, that WAP song, like, you know, like it's like feeding your mind that you should just be sexualizing yourself. It's like, what has this world come into? Like, you know what I'm saying? I love like female rappers because, you know, I'm kind of like a feminist. Like, I like when like female people are just like, you know, going out there and doing their thing and just, you know, getting their money and just making boss moves. But, you know, if they're promoting stuff like WAP, or booty, it's like, it makes you just like self-conscious. It makes you just like want to like, you know what I'm saying? Why is sexualizing, why is like sexualizing yourself now a trend? Would you want your 5-year-old listening to that stuff? And a lot of people I see that they don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that their 5-year-old daughter is dancing to WAP, twerking on the gram. Come on, man. Is that what you're feeding your mind? And, you know, on top of that, social media. Like, every time you go on social media, you know, stop comparing yourself with the other girls, you know, other couples, other people that with a luxurious life. You know, stop comparing yourself. Like, stop scrolling on the social media. It makes you feel sad. Like, if you don't got enough likes, if you only got 2 likes and you don't even know them people. Stop worrying about the likes. Stop worrying about, you know, other people on social media, because you know what? You need to stay in your own lane. Like, you're your own person. Stop comparing yourself. The only time that you should be on social media is if you're posting on your business page. Period. Okay? If you're making money, if you're building your brand, okay? There's nothing wrong with social media. The only thing that's wrong with it is when you're obsessing over it and you're addicted to it, scroll, looking for the next thing all the time, looking for the next biggest booty picture and twerking video on Instagram. It's like you're wasting your time, sis. You need to be like building your own business page. You need to be posting your services and products on your Instagram, your Facebook. You need to be doing that instead of like scrolling on pictures and looking at the booties of other girls. Okay? Step number 6 to boss up and level up is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, you know. And I mean that with like the mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, so your mind, you know, what are you feeding your mind? What are your thoughts? You know, are you having toxic, negative thoughts? Are you having positive thoughts? Your body, okay, eat better food. Stop with that going to the drive-through. I used to do that a lot. You know, junk food is only gonna make you so tired and so sluggish. Okay, junk food, I mean like burger, pizza, fries, you know, the fried foods, a lot of bread, a lot of like, you know, it gets nasty. You know what they say, you are what you eat. So try your best, like, you know, maybe limit that to like once or twice a week, like as your like little treat if you want. Like, you know, if you want to buy like McDonald's, only if you're like craving it so much. Not like breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can't be like, you can't be doing, you can't be eating fast food breakfast, lunch, dinner. Cereal is not real food. That's processed food. Cereal is not healthy. All right, like white bread is not healthy either. Donut is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do your research on like healthy foods. Eat more protein and less starchy carbs. So eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. You know, if you're like craving sweets, eat fruit, because that's like sweet, but then it satisfies your hunger and your appetite. So also vitamins. Take some vitamins, sis. Vitamins, everything. There's like women's vitamins at Walmart, or you can go to Amazon. Just look up women's vitamins. And a lot of times they have the ones that are like that have a lot of veggies in them. So do the multivitamins. And another thing is probiotics. I'm gonna insert a clip of me showing like the probiotics and stuff that I use, vitamins and vitamin C, and also workout. So this one is very I need to work out more, and I need to squeeze that in my schedule. But you can work out at home. You can do like look up at home workout videos on YouTube. You can do like lunges, you can do push-up, you can do squats, you know, you can do like core exercise workout. Walk outside, go in nature, okay? Like go in nature, go by the lake, go by the creek, and don't just sit at home and just like watch TV and be a couch potato. Like go out there in nature. Go for a walk, go for a hiking and on a trail. You know, I do that like every like twice every week. You know what I'm saying? Like I love being in nature, you know, being by the trees and connect with earth. Like that's like, it's very refreshing. You should try it. You should try it. Get out of the bed and go out there. All right. Also like have enough sleep. A lot of people are like watching Netflix until they sleep, until they pass out at 5 a.m. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you just smoking weed? Are you just watching Netflix? Like, are you just like having these what kind of like habits that you have that you need to like get rid of? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to like have a bedtime and wake up on a certain time every day, like a routine. So for me personally, even if I don't set my alarm, my body naturally knows and wakes up every 7:30 a.m. Even if it's the weekend, even if it's Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. Like I always treat every day like it's Monday, honestly. And that's just how I do it, you know. If you have enough sleep, then you will wake up refreshed. You will have a clear mind. Like, you know, drink more water, sleep enough. Number 7 is stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Like I said, like stop watching movies and the news, Netflix and chilling like all day. Like if you're not doing anything but that, then you're wasting so much time. You're wasting time hanging out with friends, going out to party every single day, every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Then you're wasting time, sis. Like you need to like use your time to be researching how to do, you know, how to do this business. How do you market your business? How do I set up a website, or how do I set up my Instagram for business? Whatever it is that you need to make money off. Like if you know how to, you know, like if you know how to do hair, learn how to like get clientele. Like, you know, if you know how to do makeup, if you know how to do, there's gotta be a skill that you know how to do. I'm pretty sure there's something that you're good at. All right, and number 8. So number 8 is to be organized and have a planner. So on my other video, I showed this planner that I found on from Target, and so this is for 2021. It has like very detailed schedule. Yeah, my nails I need to get my nails done, but what's going on with the lighting? Okay. So it has like today's top 3, to-do list, notes, and then the schedule is like by hourly. So I can pretty much like right here like what I'm supposed to be doing, like certain amount of time, certain amount of like what time. Like for example, 7:30 is when I wake up, 8 o'clock, you know, when I eat my breakfast, 9 o'clock is when I get ready, take a shower, get ready, you know, package orders, whatever. So you need to have a planner. You need to have a journal. Also have a journal. Start journaling. To like, you can do like manifestation. Look it up on YouTube. Manifesting with journaling. So journaling meaning like for me, it's not like a diary of like what happened in the past. It's more like saying like I'm grateful that I now have this, you know. It's like talking in the present tense, like what do I want to manifest. For example, if I want to have like a brand new car and I want like a white G-Wagon, okay, like this is an example. I'm gonna write like I'm very happy and grateful, I'm very thankful that I now have my white G-Wagon with a red interior. You know what I'm saying? It's more like scripting, I guess I would say. So journaling and scripting, I feel like they're almost the same for me, but I like writing down the things that I'm very grateful for, writing down my goals, writing down my ideas of like, okay, maybe, you know, okay, now I know how to do website, I know how to design business cards, I know how to do logos. I'm going to make a list of the things that I know how to do and like how I can help others to do that, and in return make money. You know what I'm saying? It's just a service pretty much. And that goes to number 9. Step number 9 is to have a savings account. So I used to have this issue with like, you know, back in the days, I never had like a savings account, and you know, whatever money that I make is just like always spending it, and I never like have a savings to actually like, you know, save for a rainy day, or like so that I could invest in my business. You know, it's like, you know, I also used to have like negatives on my account. It's so embarrassing. So that's something you don't want, because you're gonna be drowning in debt. You're gonna be drowning in debt if you keep doing that. So have a savings account so that you should be fine when whatever happens. If you lose your job, you're gonna have a savings. And also, if you want to invest in your own business, you know, you can't be like relying on other people. You can't always like ask for a handout. You can't always like make it sound like you're a victim and be like, okay, I need help with this and that, like I need a place to stay, I need somebody to like give me a ride, I need somebody to give me this. You can't always rely on people to give you whatever you need. Like, you know, to be a boss and level up, you need to provide for yourself. You need to like figure it out on your own. You can't be just like your parents and your friends and your boyfriend and everybody else is not always, they're not always going to be here. So you're always gonna have to think about, what if it's just me? Like, how am I gonna survive? How am I gonna figure it out? You know, you have to figure it out on your own. Like, you need to do your research. You need to go on Google, go on YouTube, and figure out, you know, how to make money on your own and get your own place, get your own car, get your own money, so that, you know, whenever you know, you need money or whatever, you don't have to ask nobody, because you got yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, especially men always like, a lot of times when they do something for you, no matter what, they always make you like, even parents, like they make you feel bad about, oh, I gave you this, I lent you this money, I gave you this. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I hate it when people like give me something and then they make me feel bad about it. You know, my mom used to always do that, and I'm like, well, I'm your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I was like a teenager, like, you know, I didn't have my own money and everything, but she would always make me feel like I owed her. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, Why would I owe you if it's your responsibility? I'm your daughter. But at the same time, that trained me. You know what I'm saying? That trained me like, hey, you can't always rely on your parents. You can't rely on your boyfriend or your mom's or your friends or whoever. You can't rely on nobody but yourself. Period. Okay. And last but not the least, step number 10 is stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Like, stop comparing yourself and do your thing. Like, stop comparing yourself with other other people. Stop complaining stop comparing your business with other people's business, because your own journey is your own journey, period. Like, just focus on you, stay in your own bubble, stay in your own lane, and do your own thing and just move in silence. And no matter what's going on in your life right now, if you're stressed about bills, if you're stressed about this and that, stop that worrying, stop that. Just know that you can do it. Know that you will get to where you want. Know that you will get anything you want if you keep your mind focused. You can achieve anything you put your mind into. I promise you that. And if you need to rewatch this whole video over and over, I might have to myself, because sometimes I feel unmotivated. But watch my other videos about entrepreneurship. Let me know in the comment section what you want to hear next, and write in the comment section like, I am a boss, period. Yeah, write it down. Be that affirmation. Use that affirmation. Okay. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my website, Lashes and Wholesale, and I'll talk to you guys soon.